To sit the ADR exam, you must study for 1 week with a recognised ADR provider. You can find this list on the CILT website. I'm Leon Clifton.
Do you not use OBS?
No, I just got this Camtasia and I started using it. It's handy and I just kind of got used to it. So I don't really know anything about OBS.
Open broadcasting software.
ADR tanker specialization, test 2. I have a stream deck here and all, but I just haven't got around to looking at it.
Nice.
What document is used to monitor the delivery of petroleum? You don't need to know that. It's Schedule 4. You don't need to. It's never going to come up. Green, Schedule 4. To prevent contents escaping from the tank due to outlet valve damage, tanks may be fitted with a After tank is being unloaded, what must be displayed for the return journey? Everything, unless it's been cleaned. There's 3 tanks. There's 3 pods. So you get an orange plate on each side, and you get 1 at the front and 1 at the back. But that question's way too complicated. You're not going to be asked that question in the test. So the answer is 8. I'm going to skip on now. Base valve. Think about it. It's called a base valve. The function of a pressure relief valve fitted to a gas tanker is pressure relief valve. A purge compartment in the tanker must display. It's purged. It's clean. Why would I have to display anything? When do excess flow valves operate in a gas tanker during discharge?
What was the answer to that last one?
What was the question?
Foot valve. What's it used for?
It's an emergency shut-off valve, foot valve, belly valve, base valve. So when there's an excess flow, like there's damage to the valve, whatever, you hit that and you shut it off. That's one of the reasons why you must be present during the whole delivery. You can't start a delivery, then bug off and have a sandwich or go to the toilet. You need to be there, yeah? We can look at some videos of deliveries gone wrong after this. Cryogenic. Cryo, freezing. As low as 200, minus 250 degrees. How is petrol tank at Earth at a filling station? SCSI system is a way of delivering it so there's no spillage, and it's a very exact way of delivering. No earth required is not by waiting 10 to 15 minutes before unloading. That might dissipate the static electricity that's in the vehicle. It's not going to earth it, is it? To earth it needs to be connected to the earth. Yeah? Okay. Bursting discs are primarily fitted to tanks for which purpose? The answer is to protect the relief valve. They burst before the relief valve gets set off, so you know, oh, there's too much pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember this fuse of elements? People think it's a fuse. It's not just a fuse like you get in a plug. It's about the product. Automatic turns off the heating devices when temperature of product is too high. On a liquid fuel tank, the ADR allows the display of numbered orange plates front and rear for fully space in a tanker, yes. What may cause a pressure relief valve to operate? Pressure. What causes pressure? It gets warm, it expands.
Bumpy.
All vehicles must be fitted with a minimum of 3 battery masses. What?
I hit the wrong one there, Leon.
Okay. Clearance of 10 centimeters between the bumper and the tank. Remember we had that discussion, Dennis, about that.
Yeah, it's missing an R. It's a bumpy.
Oh yeah. What else must you need a 10 centimeter clearance? Remember, Laura, can we discuss that the other day?
Yeah. Side overhang.
No. A
Oh,
clearance of 10
it
centimeters.
was the
between-
exhaust and the tank.
Yes, because
Yes,
exhausts
yeah.
get hot, don't they?
Yeah.
Man lives on tanks can be left open. A tank compartment over 7.5 Leader capacity with no baffles or surge plates must be filled to a minimum of a fuel tank has baffles fitted to deal with what? What do baffles do? Everyone knows what an atmospheric tank is, yeah? Same pressure on the outside as the inside. The tanker just has vents, so there's no pressure buildup.
Oh.
The maximum filling ratio for tanks. The minimum millage is 3, that's for petrol, but butane needs 15% of the gap at least, so between 85 and 97%. Pressure discharge is used to unload some tankers. What does pressure need? How do you get pressure? Do not say pumping. Pumping is not pressure. A vacuum is created inside a tank. The tank made what? A vacuum. How do you implode a slurry tank, Dennis?
Very difficult, but
not very difficult. I know half a dozen people that have done it. But I wouldn't say half a dozen. I know a few.
I suppose releasing it when it's hot or cold. I'm quite sure.
How do you? Someone else tell me. How do you implode a slurry tank?
Not opening the vents.
Huh?
Not opening a vent.
Yeah, you pump out the stuff and there's no vapor return. So you're pumping out what's in there, but there's nothing in there to replace it. No other fluid or gas or liquid, so you're creating a negative pressure, aren't you? If you had a bottle of Coca-Cola and you put your lips around the whole thing, you know, like kids do, and you're sucking the Coca-Cola out, you see the bottle go and crunch up in your mouth, yeah? Because you're sucking out the Coca-Cola and there's nothing replacing it. Do you all understand that, yeah?
Yeah.
So if I pierce a hole at the bottom of that bottle, would that crunch up?
No.
No, it'd be impossible to crunch it up because air would replace the liquid that you're sucking out.
How big the hole was?
Okay. So I pinched the hole the size of an average... Just shut up, right? So I punched a hole in the bottom of the bottle the size of an average knitting needle, and I don't know sizes of knitting needles. The air would replace the liquid, therefore you couldn't create negative pressure and it wouldn't implode. Same thing, vapor return. You're doing spreading slurry, you have to get air into that tank to replace the slurry that you're pumping out. Yeah, I know a couple of people who have imploded slurry tanks. A tanker transporting a single substance on a road journey can display which markings? Placards, side and back, and orange plates, front and back. But you're not going to get a question that difficult anyway. Mop! Maximum allowable working pressure. What item of equipment detects too fast a flow? One might say an excess flow of product out of the liquefied gas tank. Too much is excess, isn't it?
Too much anything.
Hi guys, thanks for liking and subscribing to my channel, and liking my videos helps other people find them.